So good morning children, welcome to today's lecture on circles. The theory discussion that we will be doing for circles will be in this chapter only. Lot of things already you have done regarding circles, but let us study something more. And it's a video will be kind of revision only for circles that you have done already in class, the lower classes, 6th, 7th and 8th. Okay, so first thing is, what is a circle? A circle is a collection. A circle is a collection of all those points. A circle is a collection of all those points. All those points. Say P. Can take any many points. So one point we are taking as P. There are many points, but we are selecting one single point as P. It can be Q also, R also. No affection towards a letter. Say P in a plane, each of which is at a constant distance from a fixed point in the plane. Okay. This is how you understand, son. Circle is what? It is a collection of all the points that are at a fixed constant distance from a fixed point in that plane. Next. A circle I am taking. Shapes are regular here now. That's what freehand I am not drawing it. Now see. This could be very blurry for you, but again, you are knowing. Suppose I am taking the fixed point as C1 here. So PC1 is equal to QC1 equal to RC1. So the point P I had said, I told you many points are possible. P, Q, R are all the points. What? These all points are at a constant distance or at a fixed distance. Also you can say, but constant distance is a better word. Constant distance from a fixed point. Constant distance from a fixed point. Okay. Now what? Now, and the fixed point is what? The fixed point is your center of the circle. Okay. Now this point is called as center. Here by default they are giving the name C1, so I am taking this center only. CENTRE, center of the circle. This is not new for you. Already you are thorough with these things. Then these points, like we call as what? Radius. The PC1, QC1, RC1, these all are the same distances from center, and these are called as the radii in plural. Next, very simple thing you are knowing. A radius of circle is, now what is radius? Radius is always positive. Nothing to be told here, but again, radius of circle is always positive. Okay. You may have distances that sometimes you say that distance is negative and all, but this is never happening. It is always positive. Now, some important terms that are related to circles. And see children, this whole lecture we are having all the theory portions only, means we have not still done the theory part in this lecture, because again making a very big lecture is again a thing that will come on you heavily. So let us give a separate class, separate video lecture for the theorems only. So some basic things I'm taking here. Like first thing is circle. I have told initially only that it is a collection of all those points in the plane of which is at a constant distance from the fixed point in that plane. Then interior of circle, exterior of circle, these things you have done, exercises you have done also, that suppose some point is lying inside the boundary, it is called as interior. That points are in interior. And interior of circle is, so as you see, many times we are finding out the area of inner portion, the area of exterior region. Okay, if suppose circle is inside some other thing, then we are finding out that way. So interior of circle is what? Whatever portion which is lying inside. Suppose I draw a point P or A here, suppose. It is interior of the circle. A lies inside the circle. So that region which is inside the boundary is called as interior of circle. Exterior is what? Whatever region is outside the boundary of circle is called as exterior. And to add to that, we had on the circle also one point was there. Now next is chord. Chord. Definitions you are already knowing, so I may skip also in the later portion. You must only know what is chord, because sometimes people misjudge or they are not knowing the things properly. So they misinterpret the definitions. They say, sir, this thing was online, that thing was not taught, all these things. So I'm drawing a circle here. Now see, what is a chord? A line segment joining any 2 points. I've drawn a circle and I've taken 2 points on the circumference. Let me write the definition first. A line segment. Line segment means its length is fixed. A line segment joining any 2 points. Any 2 points of a circle. Any 2 points of a circle. Any 2 points of a circle is called the chord of a circle. Okay. Obviously the length of line segment will be what? The length of chord. And see here, I'm drawing one more thing here. Can there be a chord possible which is having the maximum length inside a circle? So if I talk about this way, it is A3, B3 is what? The longest chord possible. Yes, the longest chord, you are knowing it is diameter. This you have been learning from class 6 onwards. Okay, so longest chord that is called as diameter. Obviously diameter is twice of the radius. That is also one thing. This is also you are knowing also. Now what next? Diameter. That's what I said just now. I'm writing also. I should not tell this, but again, diameter equal to what? 2 times of radius, or double of the radius. Next what? Let me switch to the next page. Now, secant of a circle, secant or secant. Let me draw a circle again. What is the secant? See, unlike a chord which was having a chord which is having what? A line segment. A chord is a line segment. A secant is a line which meets the circle in 2 points. So could you see this line I have drawn? Sorry, the line means it should be having arrows, so it should have infinite length. Okay, so A2 B2 is the secant of the circle. So I'm writing the definition: a line which, so I'm drawing arrows so that you understand it's a line only and a non-line segment. Chord was a line segment, but the secant is a line which meets a circle, a line which meets a circle in 2 points. a line which meets a circle in 2 points. 2 points is called a secant of the circle. Nothing new in this. Next is arc of a circle. Arc of a circle is what? Arc. A continuous, this thing also you are knowing. Again I am drawing a circle. And see, arc you are knowing, major arc and minor arc. Arc is basically a small part of a circle only. It's a circumference. Okay, it is getting selected only the circle only. So I have to move to that writing part. Yes. Now I am drawing here the thick bold line, a small portion. Can I say? So this thick portion which you are seeing is basically your arc, and it is a small part, so it is called as a minor arc. PQ, I am labeling the ends of the arc. PQ. PQ is the arc of a circle. I should say it more clearly that it is a minor arc. And to show the arc, the representation, we are, that letter PQ we are also covering by a small arc only. So what is the arc? A continuous or part of a circle. A continuous or part of a circle is called arc of a circle. Next is let me take up that major and minor arc in that same portion only, because again you have done this thing, so need not to waste too much time on that. Major and minor arcs also I'll do also in the same thing only. Okay, it's better a way around that we are taking the definition of major and minor arc away. And see, in the questions that you will be doing, you will have things. So let me take up here only in this same page only, major and minor arc. Now see, PQ is, we are showing the arc like this, is what? The minor arc. And now I will draw the major arc by a thick line. I am taking a different color, purple it is, purple or blue, doesn't look, know how it will come on that screen when it is visible to you. I am trying to make a thick dot here, thick line, the new one which I have made. I don't know how you can differentiate between the two. Okay, from the screen it looks same only. Okay, but that new thing I have drawn a different color, it is what? Your major arc. So other than the small portion PQ that I draw initially, it was the remaining portion is called as the major arc. Now next is sector of a circle. Again, sector, segment, angle separated by arc, angle separated by chord, all these things you are knowing. Sector of a circle. Now I am not writing the definitions, assuming you are knowing it. But again, now what is the sector? A circle I have drawn. Now I am taking a scale. Again, a sector is a part, arc and two radii that are related, that are for the arc. Arc of a circle needs two bounding radii. So one radii I have drawn, now I am drawing the second radii, children. Okay, I am shading it so that you understand it is the minor arc. Okay, so one arc and minor segment, minor sector. So minor sector means the minor arc and two radii, and the remaining portion is the major arc. So that same two radii and the major arc. So major arc plus the two adjoining radii will be called as what? The major sector. And the minor arc and its two radii together will be called as what? Minor sector. Let me write the definition for this. A part of a plane enclosed by an arc and two radii. It should be its two radii, because for that arc whatever two radii, there are so many radii possible, na? But it's two radii, that two radii for that particular ends of the arc. Clear? So that was your minor sector and major sector. Next is segment of circle. Numbering could change, so don't be troubled for that part. A segment of a circle. Segment of a circle. Segment of a circle. What is segment of a circle? Again, now segment will take what? A chord and a arc. Taking the scale to draw it. This is your minor segment, children. The shaded portion. Remaining portion is your major segment, and don't draw them equal. There is inequality, that is why what these major and minor names are given. If you are drawing the radius, the diameter you are drawing and saying which is the major, which is the minor, with that time they are both equal only. Minor means a small part of that circle. Next is angle subtended by an arc. Children, this thing will be using also. Okay, this thing will be using. Angle subtended by the arc. So again, arcs are two types now, you are knowing, major and minor arcs. So obviously major arc will subtend an angle and minor arc will subtend an angle. Let's see how it's coming up. Okay. Angle subtended by an arc. This thick portion that are drawn here, that is visible to you, is what? Your minor arc only. And if you draw lines from that, I am naming it PQ, it is the minor arc only. Now see, I am connecting these arcs with one part of the circle, then I will connect them at the center also. So if I am taking P, from P I am drawing one line segment that is onto the circumference. Then from Q also I will join the chord to the same point. Then this is what? This is an angle will be forming. Angle which is formed, or an angle which is subtended by the minor arc. This is, so minor arc basically subtends two angles. One angle at the center and one angle at the other part of the circle. So one angle that the minor arc is subtending at the center of the circle, and one angle is what? The minor arc subtends at the other part of the circle. Okay. Now angle PC1Q. PC1Q is what? The angle which is subtended by what? At the center, and this is also by the minor arc only. Angle subtended by the minor arc at the center, we say. angle subtended by the minor arc at the center. So PC1Q, C1 is the center here, na? So PC1Q is the angle subtended by the minor arc at the center. And if I talk about PRQ is what? The angle subtended by the minor arc only, but it is some other part of the circle, not at the center, by minor arc. The first one is center, second part is that. Now see, there is one reflex angle also. See, you have drawn. The reflex angle PC1Q is what? The angle subtended by the major arc. Okay? That is the major arc. From that it is drawn. So three angles are there. One is by the major arc. One is by the minor arc. So by the minor arc, two angles. See, the one I am drawing, this reflex one is what? Followed by the major arc. This first one is what? From the minor arc at the center, and the third one is what? The angle subtended by the minor arc at some other part of the circle. Okay. Next is angle subtended by the chord. So by the chord also, the chord will subtend angle two places, one at the center and one at some other part of the circle. Angle subtended by the chord. So let me draw a circle first. Okay. I'm drawing a free hand only here now. Now see here, you could see I'm taking a chord here PQ. We will join that P and Q. P and Q are points in the circle. And then we'll join that on one time this side, means in the side of the minor segment, and then on the side of major segment. Then one time we can join it also at the center also. Those three angles are there. Let me adjust this segment. So the chord. Now see, this is the angle at the center by that chord. Then one angle is what? By the minor arc. And then by the major arc. Sorry, not the arc. Yes. On the arc. So by the chord on the major arc. This R is what? By the chord at the minor arc. And this is what at the center O. Let me name them so that you understand better. This is S. Now what? Angle subtended by the chord let us name them angle POQ. POQ is what? The angle subtended by the chord at the center. Angle subtended by the chord at the center. At the center. Center is O only. Then next is what? I can write angle PRQ. What is PRQ? PRQ is the angle subtended at the minor arc by the chord. Angle subtended by the minor arc by PQ at the minor arc. PQ means the chord, by the chord PQ at the minor arc. And last is what? The angle subtended by the chord at the major arc. So angle, that is angle PSQ. Angle PSQ is what? Angle subtended by the chord PQ. Angle subtended by the chord PQ at the major arc. At the major arc. Clear? Concentric circles are already knowing, having common center, radii is different. And last is equal or congruent circles. When I have done theorems on area, I have already told you what are equal or congruent circles. So, how to define them? Equal or congruent circles. Equal or congruent circles. It says if, they say if and only if, means only one condition is there. If two circles have, if two or more than two also you can say, if two or more than two circles have same radius. So if the radii of two or more circles are same radius, then they are called as equal or congruent circles. And they are called as equal or congruent circles.